Are you searching for that perfect place to call home in California? Could the place that Oprah calls the happiest city in America work for you? Well, we've got some neighborhoods to talk about, and we're going to get to it right now. Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Bernice, and I'm a local real estate broker here on the Central Coast, California, a San Luis Obispo area and its surrounding areas. So in this channel, we talk about real estate, lifestyle, and everything in between, trying to help you save some time and money as you're researching the area and trying to figure out where you want to land. So if that's the case, then you're in the right spot. People just like you are reaching out, asking us for help, questions, all the things. So feel free to reach out with anything that you may need, text, email, day, evening, weekends. It does not matter because we have your back when you're moving to the Central Coast. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you learned anything throughout this video. It really helps other people find the same information. And leave us a comment and let us know what you're searching for or what you're curious about. We'd love to hear from you. All right, so we're going to get right into it. Okay, so why are these communities that I'm going to talk about today on our list to unpack? Well, we have a couple of resources that I'm using. I've asked the locals, but the main thing that you're going to find that we're going to talk about this particular area that could work for you in California, it's called San Luis Obispo. We're right between San Francisco and Los Angeles, right in the middle on the Central Coast, California, also known as Central California. So I've gotten this information from locals and from two resources, which are Neighborhood Scout and Best Neighborhood. So those two resources, these resources are going to guide us a little bit so that I can show you what this information data compiles of. And let's break down the areas to see if maybe one of these would fit for you and meet your criteria, your lifestyle, and the architectural design and what all these neighborhoods have to offer. So we're going to go through them. So there's a lot of historic architecture in San Luis Obispo itself, and there's a lot of area to cover. So each little pocket is going to offer some areas that are closer to a certain shopping area or a certain road that you want to hop on, depending on your commutes and what you're going to be doing. Do we have kids? Do we want to stay away from the college scene? All those things. So we're going to talk about all of that and see where we can figure out where a neighborhood might work for you. So Neighborhood Scout, if you can notice there, the green is a highly desirable area along with the purple color. And as you can see on their graph there, everything is green. So this is probably why Oprah has called San Luis Obispo one of the happiest cities in America. You know, we have a good vibe here. People are usually happy. It's probably our good weather and all those things. We have a whole nother video about San Luis, but today we're going to target 5 neighborhoods that could possibly fit your lifestyle. Now there's so many more, and we're going to do a more in-depth video separately, but these are the ones, these two resources. I've asked the locals, I've asked local agents of where the turnover is, and these were the top 5 for this particular video in no particular order. So there's so many more, so this is why it's so important to reach out to a local professional to go over your criteria, your needs, and what could fit for you. So we're going to dive right in. All right, so I'm going to talk about an area called Ann Home Park right here. This is an area that was noted as a spot where you might want to consider. There's a lot of architectural homes there that are older that have been revamped, and that really is the case throughout all of San Luis. So you're going to hop on Choro over here, and this is the park. So anywhere along here, and there's Lincoln. another street around here that right in here that you can actually find homes in the 800 range that could work for you, all on up to 1.2, over a million, close to 2. Just depends on what amenities have been done. So as we zoom on out, here's Anholm Park area. Okay, so all of this is going to be Anholm Park neighborhood, if you will. And people like it because that park is really quaint. You're going to see some footage on that. And then it takes you over here to downtown, is right in this area right here. So not too far from downtown. And we also did another video before about downtown, so you can go check that one out. But here's the 101. So you're going to go down Choro, you'll go under the 101 or past the 101, and then this will take you downtown. So we'll get some footage for you. Take a look at the vlog, and that way you can get a better feel. So we'll drop that footage for you right now. Completely redone as well. Really cute. Look at across the street there, the red, white roses, all the things, all these places have been revamped. So as we're walking through here, so it's a little bit farther away from downtown, but still very well sought out over here in the Anholm district. And I'll bring it up on the map again so you guys can see kind of where it's at. And again, you'll see these are nice and tidied up, fixed up. I mean, look at that landscaping right there. It's really nice. And then across the street, you'll see those properties there. So this is what it looks like. So we'll do some more footage. I'll drive around a little bit more so you can take a look at some more. And even across the way over there, you'll see those hills up there. Okay, so now you saw a little bit of what that little park looks like, what the little homes look like around there, right around the park. Now, these are mid-century, 1920s, 1940s, very eclectic, no cookie cutter homes here. So you're gonna have a lot of charm. They're all very delightful, revamped, very well-established neighborhood. A little bit fast-paced on Choro. The traffic can get a little bit high, so they are working on making some bike lanes. They've been trying to do that for a long time in this particular neighborhood to get you to downtown safely. But you saw the character of the home, so now we're going to drop a little bit more footage of what the actual homes look like, so you could take a look at that and see if this would be an area for you. Okay, so the next area we're going to talk about is the Mill District. It's the oldest street in San Luis Obispo, and I'm going to drop a little bit of footage about it as you enter it. And it's really iconically known for its tree-lined street and just the history behind it. There's a lot of the professionals that live on the street because of the proximity to downtown, which is just a hop and a skip over, which we'll see on a map, and we'll bring that right up. All right, so here is Mill Street. As you can see right here, here's Mill Street. We were just in Anholm over here. Now we're at Mill Street. And so this is where you're gonna have Tudor homes. You're gonna have Mission Revival, colonial homes, 20th century Tudor homes, prairie colonial homes. So there's a big mix here. And that's what I love about San Luis, is if you're into character, charming homes that you can revamp yourself if you're looking for a project or something that just has that character and already in place, then this is a street for you. So again, you want to just go up and down this street here, and there's a little district. As you can see, it's identified as a historic district, the oldest street there. So we're going to look at some footage there. So according to the neighborhoodscout.com, this is in a prime area for you to consider. So again, just if you're looking for that type of home for you, let's take a look at what those look like. And then again, if you're with your GPS, just put that in your GPS and take a drive through there and see if you like it. All right, so now we're at number 3, and that's San Luis Drive. So again, this is another well-known street, well sought out. It's over by San Luis High School, and this area is over off of downtown area, and it is known for a lot of affluent people in the community that live in this particular neighborhood. Again, a lot of remodels, a no two alike, very eclectic, charming, beautiful, varies in sizes and styles again. So we're going to also drop some footage on this for you so that you can take a look. So we'll go take a look at that neighborhood right now and see if it could work for you.
All right, so here I am on San Luis Drive, and just to give you a feel for what the area is like, you can see behind me there, up there, there's the hills, and we have this house here that's kind of redone. Then you have all these mature trees, and then over here is another house that's been redone, and this one's like completely contemporary and redone. So hopefully you can check that out. And you can see the mature trees all around. It's beautiful. It's about 79 degrees right now, which is a little toasty for us, but this is one of the most desirable streets. Right down that way is the San Luis High. And so any street off of this road, San Luis Drive, is going to be well sought out. There is prestige here. There's a lot of known people in this area that live on these streets. So there's a lot of remodels going on, a lot of properties that get done up, and just literally down that road and then over that way would be downtown SLO, very easy to get to.
Okay, friends, so I'm hoping you find this information of value. If you've learned anything, if something has come to your attention, please give the video a like. It really helps other people just like you find the information. We're working really hard to save you some time and money as you're researching San Luis Obispo and its surrounding areas. So again, give us a like, subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss any of our future videos. We're going to be coming out with many, many more. And then leave us a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are, what you would like to know about. If there's any questions regarding these neighborhoods, we'd love to hear from you. Okay, neighborhood number 4 would be French Park. So now we're going over to another area of San Luis. I'll bring up a map here next, and according to neighborhoodscout.com, neighborhoodscout.com, it's either .org or .com, this one is definitely identified on their list, and I wanted to show you what that looks like. So it's off the other side of town, off of Broad. Really great area. You're gonna be close to shopping. When I went there, I just loved the mature trees, the way the neighborhood felt. It's tucked away off of the beaten path of all of the San Luis vibrant vibe. It's just in its little own world. You feel like you've tucked away, and the mountains and the hills are just off in the distance. No matter where you're turning, the park is magnificent. It just feels so green and lush, and the birds are chirping. People are walking the pups, young kids and older kids are getting dropped off by the bus, and there's retirees walking around. So it just had a really nice feel that day. So we're going to drop a little bit of footage on that for you so you can get a better feel of this neighborhood and what it has to offer as well.
Okay, so here I am at French Park, and I'm just kind of cruising through, wanting to give you a little bit of footage about it and what's around it. So what's really cool is look over there, those mountains, all these beautiful trees, and as you saw, the bus came by dropping off. So again, this is a neighborhood that you should consider. It's an area right off of Broad, and Tank Farm Road is that away, and we'll kind of bring up the map too to get you oriented a little bit. So you're gonna have Vaughn's around the corner. Listen to the birds. It's just beautiful out here. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just want to give you the scenery. Gosh, if I could just, those mountains up there, all the trees throughout this neighborhood. I'll drive around so you can see those. We'll drop that footage for you. But this is an area that if you're driving around, just put French Park in your GPS, and you can cruise around here and see if this is an area that you might want to consider. And we'll go take a look at the neighborhood.
Okay, so a thing you want to note over here at the French Park neighborhood is that you're going to hear and see the airplanes off in the distance because the airport is close by. So be aware of that. It's off in the distance. It's not intrusive to me, but it could be to you. So I definitely want to note that for you, that in this area, you're going to be in the airport path, so it's going to be off in the distance, and we have some footage for you to kind of see what that feels like. And then the next thing we're going to show you are what the homes look like, as we always try to give you a feel for what that is. So that's going to be here. Coming up next is take a look at the French Park neighborhood homes. All right, so we've made it to neighborhood number 5, and of course this is la creme of la creme, the one that you will see why people tend to gravitate to this particular neighborhood as well. And it is the San Luis Obispo Country Club. So of course you hear country club, there's going to be golfing involved. There's going to be some very, high-end homes there. And what's very interesting about San Luis Obispo Country Club is there's some outlining homes that are a little bit older on the outskirts out of the gated community part that can also be an option for you. So again, it's very eclectic, a little bit more of a rural country feel, a little more of a suburb of San Luis Obispo, if you will. So I'm going to be bringing you a map and some footage here so we can kind of orientate you a little bit. So according to bestneighborhood.org, this is on their list. So I wanted to unpack it for you and show you a little bit about it and see if this would meet your criteria and show you where in San Luis it's located. Okay, so now we're at the other end of town. Okay, so here's San Luis Obispo Country Club. Let me go grab that little spotlight so you guys can have a better feel here. So here's the country club. Here's 227. This is a road that you will also get to know about San Luis. You'll hear about Edna Valley. We'll talk about that in another video. But this is taking you down to South County. That would be Arroyo Grande, Grover Beach, Pismo Beach. This is like a back road, if you will. So 227 gets you into town here, but that's what's going to spill you into the San Luis Obispo Country Club, and then also over to where we were off of over here to French Park. So, because this turns into Broad, which is really interesting, right? A lot of that happens over here. We just have these different names. So a lot of different pockets, a lot of different neighborhoods, but we're going to focus on the country club right now, as I was mentioning. And so, of course, you're going to have a school available, those ranchos right there. You're going to have some elevation on some of these lots. So you're going to have these beautiful hill views, as you'll see in some of the footage that we'll be dropping. But again, we want to tell you, show you a little bit about the road 227 coming into the country club. And I'll be bringing up another home for you, but we're going to show you what that looks like coming in through the gate. So we'll drop some footage for you right now.
Okay, so here I am in front of the San Luis Obispo Country Club golf course, and look behind me, look how gorgeous that is. Yeah, so we're gonna take a look at more properties around here, but this has actually even got a car wash reserved right here. You can check that out. Yeah, so there's houses behind me here, over this way. People are out there getting the lawn mowed, but yeah, look how beautiful and lush that is. So this is going to be part of something that you can enjoy here at the country club.
Okay, so the next video that we're gonna shoot is gonna show you some of the outskirts of the homes that are available at the country club on Country Club Drive. So I wanted to show you a house. This is currently in escrow. It's asking $1,599, but let's just look at what that looks like. I mean, look at this. It's so charming. Look at this beautiful front porch. This is listed by Keller Williams, and I'll give you the logistics in a second. But this is old world charm, very common here at the country club, where these homes are taken and revamped and done all the things. So here's the remodeled bathroom, you know, all this type of architectural design. Look at this little bay window here. So this is the type of homes. Look at this tub here. I mean, it's just got so much charm. Obviously, they're in some construction work right here. Then you've got the views. I mean, it's just, and if you could put the views for you in a bottle to try to tell you how that feels and what they look like, it's just so peaceful. Hopefully the videos will do some justice and show you what it's got to offer. So of course, here's the golf course and where this home sits. So let me give you some logistics on this one real quick. We'll go back to the property itself. So this is 5-bed, 3-bath, 4-bath, 4,465 square feet on a 17,587 square foot lot, 4-car garage, built in 2002. So that's a home on the outskirts of on San Luis Country Club Drive. Okay, so let's look at one that's within the gated community. All right, so here is one within the gated community at San Luis Country Club Estates. That's what it's called, as you saw the entry to the gate coming in. So this one's at 1,875, 4-bed, 4-bath, 3,517 square feet, and it is currently in Q4 of 2022 of available. Well, it's pending now, so we won't know what it sells for till it closes, but just to give you a feel of the different products, different, home styles. And again, no two are alike, so it's going to depend, but this is a very popular street, Greystone, within the Country Club Estates. And we have another video about the golf courses itself. I did one with my friend Eric, so you're welcome to jump over and take a look at all of our golf courses in our area. We did a video for the whole county, so you might want to take a look at that if you're a golf person. So again, just to give you an idea of what's out there, what it looks like, San Luis Country Club Estates, there's the entryway. So really nicely done homes throughout, a lot of consistency here. The outlining homes that you're going to see next in the videos that I have, there are townhomes around here too that would be available. And also like something like I just showed you, which has a little bit more character to it and was revamped a little bit more. So I just wanted to give you the fees for the Country Club Estates is $240 a month. So now we're going to give you some footage of the outlining areas of outside of the gate and what that looks like and some of the views. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Here it's coming up for you, and just a lot of opportunity, a lot of different pocket areas in San Luis Obispo. So this is where you need to reach out. What's important? What kind of lifestyle do you want to have? We broke down all the 5 neighborhoods that we have. There's many more to cover and many more out there for you to possibly consider that could fit your lifestyle. And you can possibly live in the happiest city in America. All right, friends, so the only way that we can help you find that sweet spot here in San Luis or its surrounding areas is you've got to reach out. Day, evening, weekends, it does not matter, because we have your back when you're moving to the Central Coast, California. So until the next video, we'll catch you later.